That reduction, out of this world.
I don't love that.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever tasted.
All right, y'all, we got some friends and family in the house today. We're going to make an outstanding beef tenderloin alongside a red wine reduction. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, y'all, we just got done tasting this beef tenderloin. Let me tell you, that red wine reduction is out of this world. Cordell, what's your thoughts?
It's one of the best sauces I've ever had.
Hands down. You guys got to make this one. Let's go. All right, you guys, I'm excited for this one. This beef tenderloin is going to be off the chain. We're going to marinate this for 72 hours in a vacuum sealed bag. What that's going to do is make it extra tender and embark a ton of flavor into the meat. We're also going to infuse fresh herbs and spices into the smoke on our Traeger Timberline 1300. This beef tenderloin is going to be out of sight. I'm going to get everything prepped up and ready to roll. Let's go. All right, you guys, we got everything ready to rock and roll here. First thing first, we're going to get this seasoned. All we're going to season with is some Worcestershire sauce, some MSG, garlic, Kosher salt, Coarse, and India Tellicherry peppercorns. Let's do that now. You guys see any silver skin? Looks like this. Take that off. Just like that. Worcestershire, let's go. All right, guys, just like that. Next up, let's hit it with some MSG. If you guys don't want to hit it with MSG, leave it out. All right, just like that. Get some garlic going. Kosher salt. And last but not least, some fresh cracked India Tellicherry peppercorns. All right, you guys, I'm gonna flip this over, get the other side, and I'm gonna show you how to tie it up. Be right back. All right, you guys, now that we got this beef tenderloin seasoned, let's get it tied up. We're gonna start out with a loop and a butcher's knot. All the butcher's knot is you go pass through 1, pass through 2, tie. That's it. And make a loop 1, 2, and then go around underneath from the front back. So you get it right to where you want it. I usually go about 1 inch each. All right, give it a pull just like that. And all this is going to do is help hold the shape of the roast. So that way, it looks pretty, essentially. So I'm going to go ahead and tie up the rest of this roast. And when I get to the end of it, I'll show you how to do the other side. All right, you guys will notice that this part is quite a bit thinner. So what we're gonna do is tuck it under, just like that. That way it cooks more evenly. These ends are gonna be more on the medium rare side, so like 125. And then the center will be still medium rare, but more along the lines of about 129 to 131, all within the medium rare range. Which is nice, because if you got a family member that likes theirs a little more done, and somebody that likes theirs a little less done, you get a little bit of a variety, not by much, but a little bit of a swing. All right, you guys, now that we're to this point, we're gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna show you how to interlace the opposite side of this. All right, now all you want to do is make sure you get enough string to tie it off. And take your string and go over the loop. Pull it out from under. Just like that. Then repeat the process. Just like that. And I'm going to get the rest of this done. Be right back. All right, you guys, once you get it to this point here, all you got to do is flip it around again. Find your original knot. And tie it together using a butcher's knot. 1 pass. 2 pass. And 1 final knot for good measure. All right, you guys, we're to the point where it's tied up and ready to roll. I'm going to use this vacuum sealer and get it sealed up into a vacuum sealed bag, placed in the refrigerator, and in 72 hours, we're going to toss it on the smoker. Let's go. All right, you guys, it's been 72 hours and I am ready to get this meat on the smoker. It smells out of this world. You guys might notice this beautiful prime rib sitting next to me. If you guys haven't checked out that video, be on the lookout. It's going to be outstanding. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to smoke this right now. All right, now all we've done here is added some fresh garlic, rosemary, thyme, and beef stock. What we're going to do on a Traeger Tenderloin 1300 with hickory pellets, 225 degrees, super smoke, is set this pan of aromatics and stock on the bottom rack. We're going to place our beef tenderloin on the middle rack directly above the pan. What that's going to do is steam infuse all of this amazing flavor into our beef tenderloin. We're looking for an internal temperature of 124 degrees. You can go up to about 129, 131 and still land at a medium rare range. However, I prefer 124 degrees with a rest to 129. Now you might notice this delicious bottle of port wine sitting here. I'm going to make an out of this world red wine reduction sauce for our beef tenderloin. You guys are going to love it. Show you that next. Let's go. All right, you guys, we're going to try something new today, and I'm excited for this one. For those of you who don't know me, I never make the same recipe twice. Always changing something. And today is no different. So we're going to see how it comes out and give it a taste at the end and let you know what we think. I think already it's going to be out of this world. So first thing up, we're going to caramelize some onions, and I'm going to show you a technique using bottled water that'll keep your onions from drying out, number one, and evenly caramelize and distribute the caramelization throughout, which is going to be absolutely delicious and come out being the perfect caramelized onions. Check it out. Now, most people, when they think caramelized onions, they think super hot pan, get them browning, right? In our situation, no. This technique I find to be better. All right, so first up, a little bit of water. Put a lid on it. Get those onions rocking and rolling. All right, be right back. All right, you guys, take a look. So you can see that the onions are now getting translucent. We're ready to start caramelizing the onions with the lid off. All right, you guys, we're gonna let the onions do their thing. As soon as it gets time to add a little bit more water to evenly caramelize the onions and keep them from dehydrating too much, I'll show you what that looks like now. So you'll notice how the onions love to stick to the bottom of the pan. And all that caramelized goodness is stuck to the pan. That's okay. With this technique, add a little bit of water and watch the magic happen. And what you'll start to see is that the onions are going to be evenly caramelized. It's going to be delicious. All right, you guys, all I'm going to do now is repeat these steps. So get it caramelized, add a little bit of water, stir it up. Get it caramelized, add a little bit of water, stir it up. probably do that 3 to 5 times until they're at the color that we want. All right, you guys, the caramelized onions are exactly where we want them to be. Let's get the rest of this added. First up, we're gonna add 3 cups of port wine. Next up will be 1 cup of beef stock. All right, after that, let's get a teaspoon of Worcestershire. One teaspoon of India Tellicherry peppercorns. I have 3 cloves of garlic. And all we're gonna do is give these a smash. Speaking of smashing, smash that like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. All right, some fresh thyme and a sprig of fresh rosemary. All right, you guys, we're gonna get this reduced by half. We're gonna strain it, and then we're gonna reduce it by half again. Show you what that looks like now. Low simmer, be right back. All right, you guys, let's get this strained. All right, we're gonna let that do its thing. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, we're sitting at about 1 1/4 cup right now. Make sure you return it to a clean pan. We're gonna reduce this a little bit further, shooting for right around a cup, 3/4 of a cup, and finish it with some butter. Check it out. All right, you guys, we're ready. Kill the heat. 1 tablespoon butter. Give it a whisk. All right, you guys, just like that, we got a little over a half cup for our sauce. So it is super reduced. It's gonna be packed full of flavor. Now what we're gonna do is spray down the beef tenderloin after it has rested for about 40 minutes to an hour. And we're gonna spray it with some Wagyu tallow. After that, on a super hot grill, we're just gonna brown the outside of it and bring up the temperature just a little bit. It's gonna be super delicious. Check it out. Tell you what, y'all, this beef tenderloin looks out of sight. Now, normally I would take the reduction and pour it over the top of the beef to keep it nice and moist. However, I wanted to try the tenderloin and the sauce separately for your sake. Cardell, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Oh man, it is so tender. All right, Cordell, let's give it a try.
Really? I don't even want to eat it too fast.
Just savor it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, this is fantastic. The 124, it's the right temp.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt. I wouldn't take them much past that, you guys. Should we try the red wine reduction?
Fair for you.
Damn, look at the smoke ring on that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Woo. Oh man, that reduction, out of this world. Cordell, what's your thoughts?
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever tasted.
Without a doubt. You guys, that production is a 10 out of 10 for sure. You guys want to serve something amazing for the holiday for your friends and family? Serve them that. They're going to love you for it. Cordell, final thoughts?
It's absolutely out of this world.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever say that.
Yeah. Without a doubt. All right, y'all. Make this one. Friends and family are going to love it. Till next time. Ciao. Boys, you want to try it? All right, you boys, give it a try.
Yeah.
Super.
It's super duper good.
13 out of 16.
Oh, I get 13 out of 16. Well, I assume that's super good. All right, boys, what do you think? Holiday ready? Yeah? All right. Well, let's say goodbye to everyone. Lots of love, y'all. Ciao.
Peace out. I want more of that.
That sauce is fire, dude.
Yeah.